ready to go racing. Lanier Speedway Pro Late Models racing in turns 1 and 2. Looks like we're going to make it down to the backstretch again. Very, very slick racing conditions. Mike Dixon already getting racy already in lap number 1. 2 out of 50 late models trying to find some traction. And again, these race tracks are very slick here this afternoon, as it's all going to be the number 7 of Chase Short into the wall, but he is still your race leader here at Lanier. 5 out of 50 so far. So we got a little bit of slicing and dicing. Dean Norris able to stay out of it as the number 28 machine, a newcomer. That's going to be Ace Craig Saucer, going to be up there to the outside as he got them all slicing and dicing, trying to get through the field. A lot of brake checking as the number 10 machine. A lot of patience being shown so far as you have the number 57 ride. That's going to be their newcomer. That's going to be Landon Rojilski, I believe is how I'm going to say it, as Bryson Dafford's going to get on the brake pedal there as Andrew Brown will put him into the fence, and he will take that third spot away as we're about 5 out of 50 here tonight as these pro late models. How about Chris Wharton at number 5 to the inside? Dane Norris at the 115. Look at him on the bottom and to the top side of the speedway early. 6 out of 50 here at Lanier so far as the top shell's getting a little thin as the bottom side of the speedway is really slicked off as Chase Short in the 7 still leads away. It'll go to the 23 of Jacob Isaac with the 7, the newcomer of Andrew Brown. So far, we started 21 late models here tonight. Wiki said about $5. I mean, we can make that happen really easy. Wiki, if you're in the SLR Discord, that'll be the only way I'll be able to do that. 8 out of 50 here tonight. Oh, Mike Dixon. Oh, boy, we got somebody hard on the wall. We got a yellow flag, and it's going to be for the number 28, the newcomer of Ace Craig Saucer, as he's going to get his first EOL penalty here this afternoon as... oh, the old 44 of Wood. Ooh. Old Sods are going to come off the corner there, trying to get into the 55. Wood's going to go to the outside. I don't think Craig's going to know he's there until it's too late. Boom. Both cars get involved. Craig's going to go upside down, and that will be a racing situation for our first yellow flag. Okay, I'm going to call that racing between the number 28 and the 44. 28 kind of jumped out of line, and then the 44 had to run to the outside. 28 came up on the door, and that was a bit of a car high. Double file going to be 1 to green next time by. Drivers, really good solid start in this race, guys. 10 out of 50, actually 8 out of 50. Still got a long way to go. Here, Wiki, just add me as a friend right there. We can figure that out, and there you go, boss. That's my DC name. I can get you a link that way. Gentlemen, double file them up. 1 to green going to be this time by. Remember, all starts are 1 to green. Ryder Emerson need to come out of the infield. If you do not, your night is over. There you go. So far, all cars still on the speedway as we started, 21 of them. Well, it's still Chase Short and that race leader with the number 27. That's going to be Jacob Isaac as we are back at it here for the Pro Late Models here at Lanier. Dorion's our flagman here this afternoon. Again, we're going to try to figure out how to get that all down and dirty and get everything all squared away so you guys can see him waving his flags. I feel so bad. He was all set up as Chris Wharton at number 5 flashing before my eyes as he's going to get to the inside. He got Dean Norris in the 115, 3 wide. Oh boy, 3 wide. Racetrack really slicked off as I got Jacob Isaac as Bryson Dafford and company made some contact. Mike Dixon in that number 10 11 machine going to clear Bryson Dafford as he'll roll in the middle of 3 and 4. I'll get to it here in the next yellow if we get another yellow. So far, it's going to be Mike Dixon as Mike Dixon is in that number 11 machine making some moves already, up 11 spots from his starting position. Here comes Mike Dixon, 2-car slider. He loves his sliders. He's going to clear both drivers, and Mike Dixon will take the race lead. Bryson Dafford going to try to stick it through the slick as well, man. These guys are slipping and sliding all over the speedway, and somehow Mike Dixon pulled that big move once again. You saw the clip earlier how he pulled the 3-car slider as Brown's going to underneath the number 7 to Chase Short. Dean Norris on the bottom side of the speedway as we got 14 out of 50 and everybody as Chris Wharton in the 5 to the inside. Has the top shelf gone away already? Here for the Pro Late Models, 14 out of 50, and Mike Dixon, your new race leader after the big slider in turn 1 and 2. 15 out of 50 here for the Pro Lane models as we had one yellow flag here this afternoon. As you will have a 3-wide battle as Bryson Dafford the 15, Troy Dorion on the inside. You got the 23 of Jacob Isaac as everybody's flirting with the throttles. And Isaac and Bryson Dafford get together as they're 3-wide once again. Curtis Dafford on the good save. Jay Henderson on the 18 to the inside as that number 2 machine ace on Dylan diving it way deep on the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes the 53 of Brendan Mazzell with a good run to the outside. This is mid-pack racing here tonight. Guys fighting for the bottom. Jay Henderson. Oh, Bryson Dafford's going to get into the 23 of Isaac. And man, they got a lot of pushing and shoving going on the bottom side of the speedway. All right, Dafford, they're good. As we continue on with our racing action here tonight, as it's all going to be the number 15 of Curtis Dafford. He actually went to a little bit further back into the field, and a lot of guys are fighting to the bottom side of the speedway early. 19 out of 50, and we still have all 22 cars on the speedway. Jacob Isaac's going to go ahead. He says, my fun meter's pegged here tonight. I am done. And well said, too. Isaac got a little beat up there by the Curtis Curtis Dafford ride for sure. We all watched that firsthand. 20 out of 50, and Mike Dixon still rolling to the I seen it, Jay. Don't worry. Mike Dixon's still going to be a race leader as we got Laptown traffic as the number 28 machine of Ace Craig Sauce are going to be our first car, possibly a lap down. Mike Dixon to the outside will be the number 77 of Ryder Emerson as Ashley Emerson's going to be the first car to lap down here tonight. 77 is a lap down car driver. 77 is a lap down car driver. So Emerson going to be doing a really good job holding the race line as you got the number 7 of Andrew Brown. As Brown's going to get to the inside slide job. He wants that top shelf. Pushes way tight in turn 1 and 2. Look at Emerson hitting the brake pedal for the leaders. Halfway to go. Going to be next time by. Has anybody ever seen a lap down car hit the brake pedal for the leaders? What's going on? This is not SLR. This is not iRacing. What are we doing out here, boys? 26 to go so far here for the Pro Late models, trying to find the race leader of Mike Dixon. As Mike Dixon's up to the outside of the speedways, you got 28, you're good. Keep it throttled. 28 car of Ace Craig Sauce are going to be joining us here for the first time. He's going to go a lap down in iRacing.cz28. That's what I was saying. As Craig Hauser is going to be able to run to the bottom side. As it's Dane Norris and something. It's coming in the next update. I love it. So Dane Norris rolling the bottom side of the speedway for the second spot as Andrew Chase Short will be in the second spot. I don't know why. Dane Norris and his internet. I guarantee it. There goes Dane Norris in the second spot. He keeps flashing around that timing light, and I believe it might be taking dividends. As you got the number 7 of Andrew Brown to the top shelf. Meanwhile, the number 5, it'll be Chris Wharton with the 55 of Troy Dorion. How about the 18 of Jay Henderson? He got wrecked there in heat race action, up 11 spots from his starting position as he continues to run that hot bottom here on Lanier. We really slicked this racetrack off here a little bit for these late models. Again, they're running about 770 horsepower tonight. 2,140 pounds in weight. If you did not know that, Z28, you can now modify the race cars to have more power and less weight instead of more weight and less power. Part of that new update. About halfway to go, about 20 to go here this afternoon as it's still Mike Dixon, your race leader, continuing to lap down cars. All lap down cars, you're doing a great job. Stay on the racetrack, just get laps. You're good. So Mike Dixon starting to lap up through the field. He's already lapped up to Sean Stapleton in that number 15 as Dixon continues to pound the outside in that number 11 machine. 18 to go tonight as the 115 of Dane Norris continues a slow roll to bottom. Meanwhile, it's going to be Chase Short doing the same thing. You have Ace Craig Sauce are going to be here for the first time with the number 5 of Chris Wharton. Troy Dorion on the 55. Jay Henderson and company working the bottom side. So will the 53 of Brendan Mazzell as we continue clicking laps away here at Lanier. So far as the number 10 of Mr. Joseph Syke, he got his first win at the Volusia Speedway. Oh, come on, Syke. And Sykes going to be able to throw a big old slider. I think he burned his tires off as well as the 77 of Ryder Emerson's going to be the first car 2 laps down as Mick Dixon continues to lead the way. Yeah, it is actually, and I got him running right now, honestly, with these Pro Late models as Mike Dixon and company. I'll show you before I end stream tonight, as it's still Mike Dixon, your race leader, up 11 spots from your starting position. Yeah, you can do it for all cars. Sean Tableton in the 336 continue to run laps on the bottom side. You've got the 115 of Dane Norris. Meanwhile, you got the number 23 of Ethan Litch as he's going to hit the brake pedal for the number 7 of Chase Short as we get about 14 more to go, make it 13 to go here at the Lanier Speedway. Troy Dorian on the 55, battle with the 53 of Brendan Mazzell as Dorian on the 55 on the outside with the 53 of Mazzell to the inside. Still racing here, 13 to go here at Lanier Speedway. Jay Henderson in the 18, going to be in the 7th spot. We'll go to the number 7 of Andrew Brown here for the first time. The 44 of Hunter Wood joins us once again. As we got Matt Smith in at number 31, the 15, that's going to be Curtis Daffern. As him and the Jacob Isaac got into it a lot. As the 28, that's going to be Ace Craig Stouser, once again a couple laps down. As the number 2 machine of Ason Dillon. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 22 of Jared Wharton. Mike Dixon still leading the way. We got a double high five, 10 to go. As Joseph Syke in that number 10, he is burying the right side of that race car, and he is having some handling issues as we get about 9 to go, and Mike Dixon continues to drive away as Ethan Litch is going to be able to pull his car in. Thank you, Ethan. As Ethan Litch is going to be able to pull his race car in, he's going to be calling in tonight as well. As we got our first yellow flag, and it's going to be for Andrew Brown. Caution flag for Andrew Brown as he's going to hit the outside wall and bring it into the infield for our caution flag. Oh, we almost made it. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost made it. I don't think Mike Dixon wanted to see that yellow. I think his tires are cooked. I got you then, Wiki. All right, guys, I'm going to lay one lap to get everybody bundled up. We had a very long green flag run. I figured they're cooked. We had as Andrew Brown hit the outside wall, and we are under yellow flag conditions. Okay, gentlemen, need you all to start lining up for the pace truck, please. Need everybody to start lining up to the pace truck, please. Dixon and you guys got time in the pits. You guys got time in the pits. Don't worry. All right, guys, double file them up. Dane Norris to the outside, please. Let's get them lined up, double filed up. We'll go 1 to green this time by. We will go 1 to green. Field's going down to the backstretch, gentlemen. Field's going to the backstretch, gentlemen, this time. Guys, you had a very long green flag. Track slicked off. Tires are worn. Dixon, double, boss. You know this. Double, double, double. 28's going to be coming back out as well as the 77 will be coming out. Guys in the back of the field are clear. As Syke is going to be done here this afternoon. Too many tires, wrong gear. Here we go. We're going to have a 6-lap shootout. Mike Dixon takes off and we are underway. Here we go. Tires, tires, tires. As Chase Short flashes, so does Dane Norris, and we got the 57 car around, and he gets off the speedway. The 28 car also has a broken left front. And we're going to get him off the speedway as well. We are going to finish this one off. That happened way in the back of the field. 7 to go. Mike Dixon definitely cooked his tires as he had a big lead, and we had our second yellow flag really late. And it's going to be a battle of who has more tire. Dane Norris had the internet flash, and that's going to hurt him. Dane, you flashed as soon as he came to you. As Dane Norris is going to be able to roll to the bottom shelf. We got about 5 to go for Mike Dixon. Chase Short's going to have to figure out to get away from Mike Dixon as he's going to continue to run the bottom. Look at Jay Henderson in the 18 on the outside. As we get about 4 to go, look at Dixon to the outside. As here comes Chase Short to the inside with 4 to go. You thinking Mike Dixon might have set for the top shelf? I didn't think anybody would think this thing will go green as far as it did. As Dixon to the outside, here comes Chase Short to the inside, still able to hold on as Stapleton will pull his race car in. We got 3 to go. Dixon running the bottom in turn 1 and 2, and then the top to the outside in turn 1 and 2. This is my final event of the evening, TJ Tucker. But if you join the SLR Discord, we got 2 to go. If you join the SLR Discord, you can vote for them. As Mike Dixon continued to hold on to the lead, Chase Short to the bottom side. Dixon gonna rip to the outside. This is a neat line as you get the white flag in the air this time by. Can Mike Dixon hold on? 2 yellows here at the SLR show as the 11 of Mike Dixon through the middle of 3 and 4 for the final time. Mike Dixon is victorious here at SLR. Chase Short in the 115 of Dane Norris. Race it out.